Hey, it's Toki. We're back with the finale of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. We're wrapping up here.
Yep.
We're going to watch the last two episodes right now. And
Excited about
after
this.
that, we'll be releasing the movie. Decided to react to the movie, JJK Zero, and then we'll go start with Season 2. The week that we release the movie, it'll just be one upload, JJK upload for the week, and then we'll go back to our double uploads starting with Season 2. And yeah, I'm excited to get this going. I'm excited to finally move on. Well, not move on, but wrap up season 1 and start with the movie, get going on season 2. It's just super exciting.
I know.
And yeah, what did you think of? Ashley watched episodes 21 and 22 off on her own. So yeah, what did you think of them?
Well, one, it feels like we've been on JJK season 1 for forever, because we've been filming it. I feel like for quite a bit.
Yeah, it was our first show that we started with.
Yeah, and then obviously, a couple of things have happened in our lives where things change. We've been able to jump on it just a tad bit more. But episode 21 and 22, to be completely honest with you, I'm blanking on what the fuck happened. Can we quickly refresh, and then I'll be able to tell you my thoughts?
I don't even know what
Oh
happens in
my
those
God.
episodes. I don't remember. I think one of them they play a baseball game.
Yes, they played the baseball game because they didn't get to finish the test or the challenge. Oh, I just remember Gojo looked so cute at the baseball game in his little button down shirt with the glasses and his hair all done. I was like, ooh, he looks cute. That was a fun episode to watch them play. Oh my God. And then when Toto got smacked by Maki with the ball.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, good pitch, good pitch. Good
Nice
pitch.
one, yeah. And then Yuji was, I think I remember that. Yuji was just like, Toto, everybody hates you.
Yeah. And then he just wanted a break from Toto because they were sitting on the hospital bed, or I forget
Oh,
any other
yeah,
movie,
yeah.
and he ran
He's
away.
like, my best friend.
Yeah. That cracked me up. So the last thing I left off, they're about to fight under the bridge where all the suicides happen. Megumi realizes that his sister has gone to the bridge and that she's still
Oh,
in the
yeah.
hospital.
I forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah, which I remember he's had thoughts about his sister at the beginning, and I remember being like, "Oh, who is this chick?" So now I find out it's his sister,
Mhm.
and I guess this whole thing with her, we don't have too many details yet, but whatever, has to do with the bridge thing.
Yeah.
So now they're gonna go fight the curse, and also, which is disturbing to watch, was when Mojito had that guy hanging by the wall, and he was like, "Oh, I wonder if since Yuji is the vessel for Sukuna, if we can make other people vessel for these curses that we just stole from the school." Now, this curse that just showed up under the bridge is the thing that Mojito fed, that human he fed a curse to.
Okay.
So they were supposed to fight this other curse, but then Mojito's little pet just showed up, and they're about to fuck it up, basically.
Gotcha. I'm excited to get into it. And if you're new here or you're just following along with our JJK journey, welcome. If you don't know who we are, I'm Dennis.
And I'm Ashley.
And we're Toki, and we react to anime. And we're glad that you found us however you did. And we hope you stick along for the ride because we're going to be watching a bunch of other shows, hopefully down the line as well. We're adding One Piece to the roster starting next week too. So that's going to be super exciting. We also watched Solo Leveling. That's a great show that we're watching too. JJK was the first one that we started with, and it's one that we've been working on the longest. So it's like a little pet project of ours to finish this show. And so far, it's been pretty good. And we're going to get to this finale now. But thank you everybody so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really does help us out, helps us support and grow this channel. But yeah, we hope you enjoy the reaction, and we'll see you over there.
So that's the curse thing that
Yeah,
Mojito created.
I hate the way it moves. It's so it's just so disturbing.
It's disgusting.
Oh, get him! I kind of like that Yuji doesn't have any special power or special technique. He's just
strong.
all close combat. Yeah.
Yeah.
With cursed energy.
Ooh, it's toxic. The blood. It's so gross that the head is here and the mouth.
Yeah.
Talks.
Oh, and then there's this thing.
Okay, this disturbed me. This just gave me a bit of oh, that thing, the phobia with holes.
Oh, trypophobia.
Yeah, I don't
It
have.
literally. Oh, even just the mention of that word gave me like
Yeah,
disgusting shivers all
yeah,
over
this
my
is
body. I have
disturbing me.
trypophobia. You ever see those photos of like feet on like the bottom of a feet?
I know. Stop it. No, no, don't even. Yes, I have seen it. It's
People used
disgusting.
to send that shit to me because they knew how much I hated it,
Oh my god.
and it would be like a surprise image. And I'd be like, "Oh, what is this?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" Literally chuck my phone across the room.
Instead of an unsolicited, you know, deep pic like girls get, kept getting unsolicited hole pics.
Okay,
Phone.
let's just. We're here to watch anime.
Yeah.
Enough about this.
No more
So
holes.
grossed out.
Yeah, no holes.
Oh, god, I have a weird sensation all over my body right now.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
She's always getting kidnapped.
She's so nonchalant with everything.
Yeah, she's a badass.
She's funny.
She's a little baddie.
Ill. That's really disturbing.
They really are freaking disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and the voice. Dude, this thing reminds me of. You've never seen Spirited Away, right?
I might have when I was younger. Spirited Away is with the little girl, or
Yeah,
oh, is
it's
it?
like the Japanese version of Alice in Wonderland.
I think I have when I was younger. I just don't remember it.
Okay, that creature reminds me of one of the characters from that
Mm.
movie.
Okay, will we finally be able to get to see Megumi?
Megumi's just
using
like,
his first
everybody
technique?
get out so I don't get interrupted again.
Yeah. He's so flashy. Sir, what's the point of that?
I haven't really seen him use the sword much, right?
Yeah, no.
Kind of nice with it.
Oh, the wolf is bigger now.
Yeah, because it combined with
Yeah,
the white
that's
one.
cool. Oh,
It's stronger.
I guess so. Ooh, slash his sword.
It's a lot stronger.
Yeah.
It's interesting that the timing, all these deaths are tied to when Yuji got the fingers.
Till he gets in his own way, basically.
Yeah. I really like that analogy because I play sports growing up, and I play video games too, like competitive, not like competitive video games, but like games where you like rank up and whatnot. And it's just so true. Like your mindset and how you conduct yourself and just what you're aiming for even changes who you are in whatever sport or anything that you're doing. So it's just I just really like
Yeah.
that analogy. I think it's so true that you can be the sacrificial team player, but for something that's a lot more individualistic, whereas with jujutsu sorcery, you can still work with others and whatnot. It is still important that at the end of the day, it's one on one. It's just
Yeah.
you and your opponent. There's nobody else coming to help you. Nobody else that can really get in the way of everything. Something funny? Oh my god, your face.
I'm just laughing because talking about this is reminding me of when we played Dead by Daylight and you would die first.
Okay. Okay, for those who don't know, I'm gonna give you guys some context. Playing video games with Ashley is so different from how I play video games with my usual group of friends because Ashley's not. We play different types of games. Ashley plays like more like games like Fortnite and Dead by Daylight or Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Group.
I remember like
games.
when I started playing some of these games for the first time, I had literally zero idea what I was doing, and I'm just like the type of person you just learn by doing. Ashley is probably the most unhelpful teammate in every single game. That is so true. Whenever I die in Fortnite or I'm downed, It takes you a year. You just completely ignore me, actually. You don't even come to try
No,
to help me.
yes, I
This woman is all for
do.
herself. Any
I
survival
am
game,
not for myself.
no, you 1,000% are. Like, Adam has to come around and get me. He's like, Ashley, just get him. And he's like, hang on, hang on.
Okay,
5 minutes
because
later, all right, I'm dead.
typically the times that you're dying, I'm dying too. So
That's not
you
true.
know the analogy, you have to put your mask on
When
first
Ashley gets
before I can
downed,
put the mask on the other person.
no, that's delusional. When Ashley gets down, I'm always one of the first people over there. Like, oh, I got you, teammate. Let me res you or revive you so you can keep playing. It's just a whole different world. But I think that's probably because, well, actually, I
You're
don't
a
know.
Megumi. You're a Megumi when we play
I'm used to
games.
playing games where teamwork and cooperation are very important, which is why this whole analogy thing is so like cool to me because I've done some like individual like sports and whatnot too, and I think like there's almost a difference in mentality that you need to have
That is
from a team
true.
sport to an individual sport. But yeah, I don't play video games with Ashley. It's just not a fun experience.
Okay, listen. If you would have played video games with me back in the day when I was in competitive cheerleading, where I had to be a team player, maybe it'd be a little bit different. But you're playing video games, or you were playing video games with me at a time where I was doing an individual sport, which was MMA. So in combat, it's you or the other guy leaving.
Yeah, that's fair. This isn't. I'm not bitter or anything. It's all water under the
No, but
bridge.
I truly did feel bad that you would get killed. You'd be the first one killed like every single
Oh my
fucking
god,
time
there was this
in Dead
game that
by
we played,
Daylight.
Dead by Daylight, and I don't even think I was bad. Like
No, they
I
had
learned
something
how to
against
play,
you.
but every single time, I kid you not,
Yeah.
I think there was a period of like the next like 7 times Ashley asked me to play. Every single game, I die within the first 30 seconds. Just somehow they get to me first. The monster or the killers.
Yeah.
I just got so unreasonably angry because after the first couple times, it's just like, okay, I think I'm just unlucky. But when it keeps happening, it's just like, wow,
I know it
fuck
was
this
bad.
game.
It was bad. It was bad. We don't play anymore. We haven't played in a very long time.
Yeah,
Dead by
fuck that
Daylight.
game. That game hated me, and
It did hate
I felt the
you.
exact same way.
It did. It did. I know. That's your ex now.
Yeah, it's my ex. I wish her all the best, but
Yeah.
goodbye. Good
Goodbye.
riddance.
Goodbye, Dead by Daylight.
Anyways, back to the main point. Great analogy. I'm just like
It
I
was.
love like mindset talk like this. It's just like super interesting. It's important to have a good mindset. So
It is.
yeah, let's go. So basically, Gojo wants Megumi to be a bit more selfish.
Yeah. Oh my god. Really? His fucking dog is dead now, too?
No, he said the technique was released.
Come on, you're not gonna get interrupted this time. You got this. No, he looks crazy
Oh
now.
shit!
Oh my god, he looks crazy.
Yeah, I love this soundtrack. No
Ooh,
shit!
cool. I've been wanting to see his.
Dude, he looks crazy.
He does. Oh my god.
He looks evil.
He does. Nice. Oh my god.
Oh shit! Dude, I'm getting chills.
Yeah, me too. Oh, it is a clone. I didn't even realize that.
No, when he got hit through the hand, that was a clone of him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it didn't kill him?
Oh yes, I love this dog.
Nice.
I feel like a tattoo of this dog would be really cool.
It would be. Like on the back or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I
Bye, bitch.
think Megumi might be my favorite character.
I think Maki is still mine right now.
Oh, that's funny. They're part of the same like clan. Oh, he actually killed it.
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
Oh, he got the finger, right?
Yeah, he got the finger. And Sukuna's getting excited,
Yeah.
which is never a good thing. Dude, I'm so proud of him. Let's fucking
Didn't
go.
they say something about Megumi is like Sukuna's trigger? Like every cursed spirit has a trigger or something. Why?
Wait, what are you talking about?
I think I'm not remembering the details correctly, and I'm remembering them in pieces, but I think Mojito had been talking about Megumi, or somebody was talking about Megumi being like Sukuna's trigger, or maybe we talked about this. I don't know. Yeah, I think we might just have to come back to this conversation because
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
at the
remembering
moment, I'm not.
correctly.
It's not ringing any bells for me. All we
Yeah,
know, I think, all we know that it is so far though is that Sukuna sees a lot of potential in Megumi, or he's like, there's something about Megumi that really intrigues him.
yeah.
I think
Which
that's the extent of our knowledge.
why? Like, does he want to take over Megumi's body? Does he want to make him into a cursed object or something? Also, oh, you know what's one of the questions I had? I mean, you're not going to answer. With the last episode, when I saw Mojito feeding that cursed spirit to the person hanging on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean that Hinami was maybe like a human before too, that was fed one of those things and it became a monster, and that's why it doesn't understand its own potential or own instinct to like fighting and like, kind of like craziness. So
Mm-hmm.
that was just a question that I had after that.
Those are really good theories, really good questions. I'm not going to comment on any of them
Yeah, no,
though.
don't tell me. Obviously, I didn't think
Yeah,
you would,
I
but
like where your head's at. Like, could be right, could be wrong, but I think that those are definitely questions that anyone could have
yeah.
at this point in the show.
Okay, well, I guess we'll find out.
He looks so much younger.
Yeah, he does. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ. Poor guy. Terrible. Sorry, this is like a very sad story
I
juxtaposed
know.
with his face. Because he's so not serious.
That was, I don't remember his backstory that well, but
That was
that was really
sad.
sad.
I
That
know.
just made me like feel a lot more connected to his character. Why am I getting emotional? That was he actually is my favorite character right now.
Yeah.
Why is he moving like that?
I know.
Whoa.
Ew. Thank you. Gross. Ew. It looks so gross.
Looks kind of cool actually. Just like,
It looks like an infected pimple that is squirting out blood from his
yeah, I guess it kind
back.
of does.
Oh, that was a
Dude,
good one.
it's so weird because like I know what's gonna happen or I have like a general idea, but for
Yeah.
some reason, just seeing Megumi's like backstory and like the way that he thinks and like his motivations, I don't know, it just kind of struck a chord with me. I feel I didn't before to this episode.
Hmm.
I don't think I really had like a favorite character, just characters that I liked.
Yeah.
But seeing this episode with you just now, it just made me realize like Megumi is actually like he's becoming like my favorite character right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you feel like you've had a fondness for him since the beginning, but I think now since you're rewatching the show, you know, like me, I'm kind of still trying to understand a lot of these concepts and like what's going on. But now that you've already had a chance to do that, I think you can pay more attention to more areas of the story. So
Yeah,
that might have just kind of glazed over your head before, but this is like when you kind of read something over, or when you reread like a story again, you pick up things that like you didn't pick up the first time. So this is probably
yeah.
what this is.
No, yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think yeah, I do also agree. I always thought Megumi was like this sick, cool character, but I never really had him up there as like one of my favorites.
Hmm. Hmm.
It wasn't until he pulled out that domain expansion and he had that like crazy look in his eyes,
Yeah.
and it was just like, you know what, fuck it, like let's do what Gojo said. Let's
Yeah.
just try to imagine, like let's go beyond my limits. Let's try to actually do my best here. Just
Hmm.
instead of putting risking my life, or like, not risking your life, but just like instead of just like going with my last resort option, like let's try to find a way out of this situation. Let's just do
Yeah.
my absolute best here. And that just the shift in his attitude right
Hmm.
there, and then the domain expansion, and then the backstory, just everything about it was just like I can relate to some aspects of his story, and
Yeah.
I can also like he was talking about his mentality where it's like he doesn't like bad people, but he also doesn't like good people because
Hmm.
they forgive the bad people when
Yeah.
they are hurt by them or they receive injustice from them. And it's so interesting to me. It's like he has like the characteristics of like technically a good person, I think,
Hmm.
but he's a lot more
He's pretty stoic.
he's pretty ruthless. I would say he's
Hmm.
stoic too. He's
Yeah.
ruthless with like he just doesn't like it when bad people get away with things, or
Yeah.
even if a good person tries, like his sister tries to forgive people or just help others,
Hmm.
bad and good, he hates that because he doesn't think the bad people deserve it.
Yeah.
But I think he had maybe a shift in that when he was just lying down there and he was just like, I was immature, and just like how I decided to save Yuji, his sister was choosing to take care of him and look
Hmm.
after him, and he's like, I think he's just now realizing that then his whole story with his sister, and she's like
Yeah.
in a coma right now, where she's just not waking up, and then the backstory with the parents, just damn, like I really, I really like his character right now.
Yeah. No, he's a cool guy. It was a little bit hard for me to like grasp it all because I feel like there was a lot that was going on with his backstory and just everything in general of what's happening in this plot. So I'm glad that you were able to pick up on it because obviously you're helping me see some things that like I missed out on. But I that was a sad story about like his parents just or like his dad just selling him off, for money and whatever, him kind of being like his last resort. Like that's pretty shitty. Which would like it explains like why he is the way he is, as like as far as his personality. But yeah, it was a sad story. It was very sad.
Yeah. Overall, I think it's weird rewatching season one like this because I feel like my pecking order of favorite episodes
Hmm.
is kind of like shifting a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I almost kind of want to say this is my favorite episode of the season, at least of the ones that we've reacted to. And before we started this channel, I would have never said that. I would have been like, oh, that was a cool episode or whatever. But like seeing it
Hmm.
now and just like really like soaking in the character, it's just like I didn't realize how much I fucked with this with Megumi and just how much I like him. So yeah, I'm curious how that order might change after we completely wrap up season one, and after we go from there. And also, I'm so excited for you to see the movie now, for you to watch season two, because I think you're going to get a lot more answers to some of the questions that you might
Mm,
have, as well as a better understanding of a lot of these characters.
yeah.
It's just going to go up and up from here, in my opinion. So,
Well, I
um,
remember somebody commenting on one of our earlier videos saying that would have been a good idea to watch the movie before getting into the show, just to get more context into a lot of what goes on in season one. So
mhm.
I am excited
Yeah,
to get some of those questions answered now after all this.
yeah. What would you say is like the big question for you around this whole show so far?
The big question is just like, which it's not going to be answered till later. Like, I just like, why is the focus all on Gojo and and Sukuna? Like, they want to seal him up. Like,
Oh, you're talking about why the cursed spirits are so concerned about them.
yeah, like, and just Sukuna in general. Like, I understand that the motive is to go after him and get all these fingers.
Hmm.
Um, maybe the motive behind Gojo is because Gojo's trying to get Yuji to get all the fingers. Originally, the whole deal was get him to eat them all and then just kill him.
Yeah,
But like, why is Sukuna so important besides him just being like the hierarchy being? Clearly Sukuna thinks for himself. I mean, it's not like he really has an option because he's trapped in Yuji's body. If they weren't able to get him before, I'm assuming that Sukuna had some other thoughts about maybe what people wanted to do with him or like side with him for some particular reason. Like what like why? Is it just to,
yeah,
like destroy the world and wreak hell on earth basically and just like take over and that be it? Like I'm my burning question is just the motive,
mm,
you know.
gotcha.
Or has
I
that been answered? Maybe I just missed it. Like,
No, I don't think so. We're like, I remember I was having discussions about this too. It's just like, what are they after? Why are they so concerned? And the only thing that we could really like pay attention to was why are they so focused on Gojo? Like they know they can't defeat him, so they're making all these plans to try to seal him. Um, and then there's Sukuna. I don't know if they've even discussed or talked about why they even need to bring Sukuna into the plans, but it sounds like they want to bring him on their side. Maybe it's to help them. Maybe it's so that he doesn't get in their way. I don't know. There's just not too many answers just yet.
Yeah.
I do feel like the season has really been focused around kind of like our main cast of characters from
Mm-hmm.
the Jujutsu Sorcery high schools,
Yeah.
and I don't want to reveal anything, but we're definitely going to learn more about the villains of the show.
Okay.
And I don't
Which is
know,
good. I like hearing like just the backstories of every character. It just puts a lot more perspective into the whole plot of the story anyway. So
yeah,
that I'm excited for. I still want to know more about some of the students too, because I still feel like I know them on a surface level. At maybe a little bit below the surface level. Well, okay, I would say who I know a little bit below the surface level would be like Megumi and Maki and Mai a little bit. There's still unanswered questions I have about Yuji.
yeah,
There's yeah, even Gojo entirely too. Like I want to know more
yeah,
about his
yeah,
backstory. So hopefully besides just the villains, we get to know a little bit more beyond the surface level of some of these other like super main
yeah.
characters.
All I can say to any of that is I can't wait for season two, for us to
Me
react to
too.
season two. Yeah.
I
We're
know.
gonna watch the next episode right now, the season finale for season one, and I'm actually really glad we're doing a double recording session here today,
Hmm.
just because yeah, that last episode just now got me really excited for the show. I think we've been skipping around a bit in season one,
Yeah.
and we've kind of just been going through like different episodes here and there, but it's starting to feel like I'm being able to watch the show again with someone who hasn't seen it. It's getting my excitement up all over again, and yeah, I know how it goes from here. I know that it's just keep getting better and better. So it just feels like it's kind of like finally like the balls rolling a little bit towards that
Hmm.
direction. So I'm just like really excited. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. That was our reaction to episode 23 on JJK of season one. And I always mess up that order. Damn it. But
It's okay.
yeah, we're so excited. We're gonna watch the season finale right now. We'll catch you guys next time. Love y'all. Peace.
Bye.